Hi there. Welcome, everybody. I see we've already got quite a few people joining us, and I am so excited to finally kick off the holiday summit, the Cut Above Holiday Summit. And Debbie's just asking, we've got our presenters here, and I'll bring them on in just a minute. So you've got questions in the chat. I love to see your comments. I'm going to do my best to respond to them, but we've got a lot to share with you today. Have you guys started your classes? I hope so. If you have any questions about anything, whether it's, logistics with the computer end of it, or, if you're having problems with a file or a class, I am more than happy to help you. But first thing I want to do is introduce our wonderful presenters. Today we have with us Kelly Wayment from Utah, and Debbie is from Florida. And Michelle, I don't even know where you live. I should, but I don't.
I live in Boise, Idaho, but 12 by 12 cardstock shop is in Provo, Utah. So
Okay.
I'm both places.
Okay. So do you travel there a lot?
I go every couple months. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. Good, good,
Mhm.
good. So I see we have a lot of folks in the comments. And like I said, I will do my best to respond to those as soon as we can. And I see Cheryl says she's from Southern Indiana. Where in Southern Indiana, Cheryl? My husband went to seminary in Louisville, and we got up to Southern Indiana a lot. And it was a lot of fun. I worked downtown in Louisville at the Gold House right there on the river. So I have good memories of that. It's been a long time, but I have good memories of it. And I'm in Florida. I live in Florida. My husband was in the Navy for 25 years, so we moved around a lot. We settled in the DC area for several years, but we are Floridians. We grew up in Florida, so we had to come home. Plus, we had grandkids that were here. So we have some in Nashville too, but we try to get to see them. We're going in a few weeks. So what I'm going to do is that would be fun. Debbie said we need a big map we could like put pins in it for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, Debbie, I live over in Largo. I didn't know you were that close.
Oh, yeah, I'm in Sanford. That's between Orlando and Daytona.
I know exactly where it is. Went into the auto train station many a time from Virginia. So yeah, that's only about an hour and a half from me. We'll have to get together sometime. So
Portia, I didn't know you were in Florida. I'm sorry. I'm answering a chat because one of the people that comes to my live streams says she's in Florida. It's like, did you not tell me? And why not?
We'll have to do a Florida event.
Yeah. Well, we do need to have a big map with everybody's address. With everybody's pins, like a Google
map,
would be fun. Showing where we're at, and then let people get together, kind of like a meetup thing.
That would be fun. Yeah.
I know where that is. I know where Brooksville is.
Yeah. Okay. You guys are close. I am over in Largo, which is between Clearwater and St. Pete. And we are literally 2 miles from the beach. We can be out there in 10 minutes. And okay. She said she's north of Tampa, so we're neighbors. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to start and I'm going to introduce Kelly. I'm going to let her tell a little bit about herself and what she's teaching at the summit. So you take it away, Kelly.
Okay, yeah, I am Kelly Wayment. I have been a silhouette person for many, many years. Started teaching with Terry at All Things Silhouette at it was 2015, 2016, something like that. So a long time. And I still work with Silhouette. So if you watch Silhouette YouTube videos, Club Silhouette once a month, I still teach classes and do occasional blog posts and stuff. But I have been thinking about a laser for a long time. And so this last Black Friday, I decided to splurge and just purchase a laser for myself just to see what I could do with it. Not really as a business purchase, but just because I really wanted one. So the thing I wanted to do was wood. And so I've started creating. Let's see. Okay. And that may be backwards for you. I don't know.
No, it's right. I can see it. Yeah, okay. It's right.
So I have started creating these mainly as wedding gifts or bridal shower gifts, Christmas gifts. usually with the person's last name, so their initial and their last name. And I've just done it so many times that I thought this would be a really fun thing to share. And I'm using Silhouette designs because Silhouette is my world. So I'm like, why would I recreate? And I know there's lots of other places to buy designs, but it feels like you're buying a lot for you're not getting your money's worth. Where with Silhouette, I'm buying specifically exactly the one item I want, a thing at a time. And so, yeah, that's what my class is about, is using Silhouette designs. And then it's not necessarily talking about how to use your laser because everybody's lasers are different, but it's how to use Silhouette designs this one's engraved. So I talked briefly about this one too. So yeah, using Silhouette designs to create other things with your laser. So
that's so cool.
It is cool. It really is cool. Yeah, Amy said she loves how something like that works with both paper and wood. Yep, I want a laser too, besides this one back here. So
yeah,
I want
the Xtool S1 is the one that I have, which is a diode laser. And then you can get more expensive lasers that cut different things.
I was going to say, can you explain a little bit about the difference? Because I know there's an M2 and all of that.
Yeah, so the S1 that I have is just a diode laser. It's a 40 watt, so it's stronger than like their 10 watt and their 20 watt. So it'll cut faster in the same material for like a 10 watt or a 20 watt. It won't really do metal, so it does wood really well. It will do certain colors of cast acrylic, but I have not tried that yet. It will cut felt. So I made these all out of felt.
Wow. Those are beautiful, Kelly.
Totally laser cut just to see if I could. And then it also cuts crepe paper. So I've been doing my crepe paper flowers that I love so much. Especially the green, really intricate leaves. My laser will cut that so much faster than any rotary blade will do on any machine. And so, yeah, it's the M1. I think there's a D1, but that may have been discontinued. I feel like the M1 and the D1 are ones that have more than just the laser. Like they also have, there's a brand new one, like I don't even know the name of it, M2, that has like a print and cut.
Yeah, some of them print as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mine is just a laser. Okay. And those other ones, and then you get into like the F2 and stuff that are CO2 lasers that will cut or engrave metal. And anyway, those ones are more expensive. I just wanted to see if I would use the one I got, and I have been. I bought some accessories like the tumbler. I can engrave tumblers. I haven't used that. I bought the big wide roll so I can roll extra wide stuff through. I haven't used that. I just used
not enough hours
wood,
in the day.
paper, and felt. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, since you said you're using your Silhouette files, because we have a lot of other machine users. We have Cricut users, we have Scan and Cut users. So are you using an SVG format for the laser? Okay, so,
that is the basically what most of this is about, is the fact that you do use an SVG file. So how to get the SVG file, how to make sure you're getting an SVG file when you're buying it, and then what you can do with it and how you can manipulate it first in the Silhouette software if you need to. But then, of course, if you're just buying the SVG file, you can probably, if you're familiar with your laser software that you're using, you can just open it straight in there and use it in whatever software you're using.
And if they were going to manipulate it in Silhouette Studio, can we do that with the free version?
Nope. That requires the business edition. And I also mentioned that too, because you have to be able to save an SVG, and only the business edition lets you do that.
So if you are not a Silhouette user, if you're a Cricut or some other user, as long as you have a good SVG file, you can use that in your laser software and then cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So broadly, yes. Yeah, so my laser is an X-Tool S1 40 watt. I'll type that. Let's see if I
Okay.
can join the
Thank
chat.
you
and
in the
type that.
chat. Thank you. Okay, good. So obviously she can do a lot, and it's not necessarily the most expensive. So that's great. That's great. So, all right. Any questions for Kelly? Any other questions for Kelly? She's going to type the name of her laser into the chat. And I see we have more Florida people. Terry is from Central Florida. I was just telling them I live over in Largo, so not far at all. So, okay, I am going to next introduce Michelle. So Michelle wears two hats. She is here with 12 by 12 cardstock and her own business, Bits and Pieces. So Michelle, I'm going to let you tell them all about that and about your projects.
Okay. So yes, I'm the marketing director for 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop, and that is an online store that sells cardstock. I know that would be hard to guess, but we have cardstock. We have specialty papers like glitter and foil. And where's my swatch books? I mean, we have like everything. So this is our Glitter Lux line. I mean, we just have like really good stuff. So be sure and check out that because we have every kind of paper you could ever want. And then
Michelle, I'm going to interrupt you for just a
yes.
second. I'm going to interrupt you.
Okay.
I love 12 by 12 cardstock shop. I don't
you.
know if any of you other presenters have used it. It is absolutely my favorite cardstock. I know that a lot of people have other brands that they like, but I am slowly getting rid of everything else, and it's all that I use. It cuts beautifully, both on my Silhouette and on the Cricut. I have both, and so it cuts beautifully, and I love it. So, and I also belong to the, what's it called? Happy Mail? What's
Happy Mail subscription? Yep.
Yeah. And so every month I get a surprise box, and I'll let you tell about that. Anyway,
Okay.
back to Michelle. Back to Michelle.
Yeah. So she's talking about our Encore cardstock, and that is our in-house brand. And it was actually like developed and made for cutting. It comes in 160 colors. We have textured, and then we have, I think we have like 60 smooth colors. So Encore cardstock is the stuff that cuts amazing, and it will cut the tiniest little things, no problem. So it was made for cutting. And then our Happy Mail box is our monthly subscription box. And if you go to our website, which is 12 by 12 cardstock.shop, up at the top, there's a little bar that says Happy Mail. And that is a cardstock subscription. So every month you get a curated box that has like a pretty color palette with cardstock and specialty papers that all coordinate beautifully. And then you get a free SVG class. So this month, I'll show you what there's only a few days left in August, but this month we're making this little pumpkin purse for our free project. So it's a lot of fun to just get a box. You don't have to like pull out all your stuff. You just have everything coordinated. You get the class. It's a lot of fun. So, and then for my personal, I have a cut file. I like to make cards with my Cricut. And so Bits and Pieces Paper Lab, I sell cut files for card makers. So my projects, this is my Bits and Pieces project, and it's a tunnel card. I don't know if you can see the dimension there, but it's a gingerbread tunnel card, and you've got all the different layers. So that's one project. And then for 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop, we're making these little ornament boxes, and I show you like several different versions using all the cool specialty papers that we sell. So it opens up into a little gift box.
That is so cute, Michelle.
And I started making, sorry. I was just going to say, I made my sample, and then I was like, but what if I tried it in this paper? But what if I tried it in this paper? So I think I have like 5 different examples in my class because it was so fun.
Yeah, it's really cute. And then there's a trio, right? I mean, it's the same file, but just different papers.
Yeah, I think I did 5. In the end, I made like 4 or 5 different versions because it's just like, this is too fun. So
yeah, that's great. So you have the file download. If you guys, now let me just talk to you a minute about the schedule. Let me show you that real quick before we introduce Debbie. And I'm getting the hang of this here. Maybe last night was kind of a disaster. Okay.
Tech is
all right. So can you guys see my screen now? So I'm trying to look at it on my iPad, but I don't see it. So let's see.
I can.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
right.
Okay, so here on the schedule, let me go back to that page. I'm so sorry, you guys. All right. Today, if you haven't had an opportunity to look, today we have Karina, Julie, and Kelly's class, and Brenda, Sharia, and Aaron. But Michelle with her holiday ornaments is tomorrow. Debbie is tomorrow. She's going to tell you about her project in just a minute. And then Saturday is the gingerbread tunnel house card. So you just want to check your schedule. And today, all of these are live. And then tomorrow and Saturday, the rest of those will be. So, all right, let's go back here. Okay. So did you have anything else, Michelle?
That's all.
Good. Oh, good. She said, I'm doing much better than I did last night. So good. So, oh, good, Terry. I'm glad you were able to find it. So I tried send out emails. I try to post it on Facebook. I try. Sometimes it just doesn't, get to where it's going to go. So, all right. And last but not least is Debbie.
Hi, guys. I did want to go ahead and say something first before I go and show you my card. There were some questions in the chat for Michelle because people are in Europe are wanting your paper. And they need to see if there's any way that you can get a distributor like in the UK. I know a couple of people were asking about that. So I thought I'd mention it so it didn't get lost because the chat was going kind of fast.
Thank you. I wish we had an easy solution. We are working on it, but we do ship worldwide. Like if you are willing to pay the international shipping, we will do it. But we did, with the recent changes to the return policy, we did turn off the EU. So, and we're working on a solution. It was just kind of like a sudden thing for a small business to kind of wrangle. So anyways, we're working on it, and I'm sorry. I know it's heartbreaking if you want your card stock. So yeah, we're working on solutions for
I totally
all kinds
get
of
it.
international.
There's a lot of companies, smaller businesses. Well, to be honest, most of our wonderful suppliers are somewhat smaller than the ones that can afford to do all the things. So it is a little hard for them to be able to get it, whether it is lights or dies or stamps or cardstock. It really doesn't matter. All of these companies are struggling to try to get their products everywhere affordably. That's probably the biggest part. The shipping is a bear. I hate shipping.
Yeah.
And we don't ever... I was going to say, we don't mark up. Yeah, we don't mark up shipping, but like the shipping prices just continually keep going up, and everyone's used to Amazon with free shipping, and it's hard for a small business to eat $12 in shipping on an order, So anyways, we're working on shipping. We're actually working on a new system that will hopefully make things a little better. So it's always going on behind the scenes. We're well aware of it and feel bad about it. So
yeah.
I think it's a good idea to let the folks know that that's what you're doing, because a lot of folks, I get questions all the time from people in my audience about why can't I get such and such? And it has to do with shipping prices. And they don't realize that a lot of the companies are smaller. They're not Amazon. They're not these humongous companies that can basically eat or create their own shipping logistics. So if they understand that, they're more than a lot of people are willing to go ahead and pay the extra shipping because they really know that your products are wonderful and they want to support you. So I just wanted to make sure that I didn't know what your deal was, but I've talked to other companies. There are other suppliers that I absolutely love, and it's the same deal. It's the absolute same deal.
Yep.
Well, I'm sorry. I was trying to respond to a comment in the chat. So, okay. Let's introduce Debbie, and she can talk about her products, and then we will go from there and talk about a few other things. So let me bring Debbie up here. Okay,
so now that I've done an additional plug for Michelle. Hi, guys. I'm Debbie with Debbie J's Crafting Corner, and I love making cards. That's what I tend to do. This summit is a little bit just an inch or so outside of my regular wheelhouse because I do a lot of things with dies and stamps and foil and lights and all the things, which is one reason why my card had lights. I also absolutely love Halloween crafting season and Christmas, but Halloween crafting season. And so many of the projects for this summit were Christmas that I decided I need to put a Halloween card in there. So I made this guy. Okay, the lighting is not good. Let me turn off my lights.
So cute.
Yeah, let me turn off my lights momentarily. So this one there, I wrote on, I didn't even use a stamp on this. This is all done with an SVG, okay? An SVG. And
Cool.
So cute.
yes.
So cute.
And it is so easy to do. Let me put my lights back on again. So anyway, it is super easy to do. This was an SVG file that I got off Design Bundles. I didn't create anything new for it. So you don't have to. All you need is something that has got apertures where you can put the little wires behind it. So
or you can make your own, poke it out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You could, okay, if you can draw a pumpkin or a circle, you could always cut triangles out to make eyeballs. Mm-hmm. And then vellum and then lights behind it. But I show you exactly how to do that. And if you're familiar with whatever software comes with your cutting machine, you could absolutely do that. While I was creating this, by the way, I noticed that inside Cricut Design Space, there were other examples of the exact same type of design. And in the bundle of SVGs that I downloaded, there were cats. And there were lots of different things. Cats, which is different things that you could always put lights behind. And Pear Blossom Press has a ton of different types of lights. So if you have any questions about that, I am on their design team. I do a monthly video on their channel and my channel. And sometimes I pull out the goodies in the middle of a live stream like I did yesterday.
Well, they're super cute. And I was just grabbing, I use these light painting. Let me go back to this.
I want to see what you did. Yes.
So I have a lot of light cards. I love it. Debbie inspired me, actually. This one is one that is, I just created.
And big in yourself so we can see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Is that better? And
yes.
Again, in here, you may not be able to see, but which side is okay. And so right here, the little lights light
up.
up.
Perfect.
So
yay.
And all I did was cut out a little crescent shape and put it in the lights there so you could have that there. This is a Halloween one. I don't even remember where I got this file, but all I did was put it behind the house lights. I wish I'd had more. I wish I'd had 5 lights instead of 3, but I made it work. And this is I told you, I like this. I do a lot of.
You can't actually do two of the
the
lights. Just have to be strategic about where you put the button so that pressing in one spot will hit both of them. I have seen that done before.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's a little more difficult, but you can do that.
There's another one, and we light up the hearts here.
Oh, so fabulous.
It's just, they're just fun. And then this is probably my favorite one right here. Oops. Well.
Oh, so pretty.
Thank you. I know you probably can't see it, but I put the lights at the top of the nativity there. And again, I just took an existing design and, like Debbie said, put the vellum behind it and just pop those lights in there. I have another nativity one.
Going through a box right now because I have a few more light up cards, not SVGs, but it just means that if you can make it with a die, you can do it with an SVG. If you can do it with an SVG, you can do it with a die. There are a lot of different ways.
Absolutely.
And you don't have to keep your mind in just one thing. If you're good at one thing, great. But okay, I'm going to stop going through that. I have a few right here. First off, there's the one that I made that some of the folks out in the chat have already seen because it was yesterday. This one I made on a live stream yesterday using a new die set that was in the club kit from Spellbinders. And okay. There we go. I think he's so friggin'
So
cute.
cute.
I love this one. I don't really want to give it away. I'm going to have to make a second one for my mother-in-law. She loves cats. For my mother-in-law, just for her birthday coming up. This one was from a hop that we did a while back, and that's a mirror film. I think Michelle has something similar in her shop, but when I push this little button,
so cool.
I think those are the only ones that I have right out here in front of me, because they're probably in another box somewhere, or I gave them away. I do that a lot too.
I
But
love it.
light up cards are really, really, really fun. Okay, there goes
I
the
have
Todd. So
never
go ahead,
made
guys.
one.
You guys can say hello to the Todd.
So I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know what happened, but I, blacked out there for a minute.
It's okay.
So I'm glad you guys, I love that, Debbie. And I think it's they're kind of addicting. Once you start doing them, you just keep going.
Well,
and
here's the thing. A lot of us, if you've ever thought about making light up anything, whether it is scrapbook pages, cards, even a jack-o'-lantern, you probably have done something with copper tape or fairy lights or something like that. Amanda at Pear Blossom Press basically made it into a mini flashlight that fits in it, that is so flat it fits right into your card. She's got one that has just one light, so it is actually a mini flashlight.
do you have those there, Debbie?
I sure do. I brought out all my Pear Blossom Press stuff. So we have the one light. Actually, I'm going to switch my camera just to make it easier to see. So this one is the one light, and it is literally this little teeny mechanism. You push the button there and the light lights up. So it's a mini flashlight. You've only got this much space to work with, so you have to be strategic about where you want to put your button. So there's that one. This one is super fun. This one is called the Candlelight. It's one of the newer ones. This one, when you push the button, the light comes on, but it stays on until you blow it out.
What?
Yes. Okay. Okay. I have to take one out and just do a
How
demo
does it
of it.
know?
It's got a little speaker there. Micah, that's Amanda's husband, is an engineer, and he developed this. So let me grab out one of my batteries. So batteries, it's got a plus sign on there, so you know which way it goes. You just slide it in. Let me slide it in the correct side. And then when I push the button, you can see the light came on, and then I have to blow, so it goes out.
You're kidding me.
The reason it's in the shape of a candle is it's perfect for birthday cards.
That is so
Perfect
cool.
for birthday cards. Yes. So much fun. I'll put that one away later. We've got the twinkle light that is similar to the light that I used on. I haven't actually taken that one out yet. Let me do that one first. Easy light. This is the original. So it's got a little mechanism here, a little power pack. You put the battery in just like the other I showed you. You push the button, and it's got 3 wires with little LED lights on the end, so you can position your lights anywhere you want them to go. The twinkle light is the same, except they blink.
Wow.
So cute.
Oh, yeah, so many different. Oh, and then this one, I don't have any more in that pack. This one is called the Halo light, and this is actually the last of the lights. This is the Halo light. It's got 5 lights that go around a circle, so you can basically make a window there. It's also really good for shaker windows. So if you've got one of the shaker things, she's also got some shaker pouches that fit perfectly there.
Can you turn it over, Debbie, so we can see the back?
Yep.
Oh, so it's a pretty good size.
Use the extra space in there to put 2 more easy lights. 2 more one lights.
Oh, wow.
So you
Cool.
get this. The packet comes with 2 of the big Halo lights that have got the 5, and then 2 of the smaller ones that work perfect for doing a card or something. So yeah, Amanda is amazing anyway, but she's always thinking of what else can I create to make it even better and easier. Because I've used Chibitronics. I have some Chibitronics stuff, but okay, I'll change my camera back. I have Chibitronics stuff, but that one is also where it is more geared towards STEM teaching. That's what G at Chibitronics is trying to do. She's trying to teach people paper circuits. So that's one of the reasons why it is the way it is. But it's got the little LED stickers. It's got the tape. She's got a cloth tape, so it doesn't tear quite as bad as say copper tape does. But Amanda and her are friends, and Amanda had the thought, most card makers are not interested in learning circuits.
No, they don't care.
We just want to make it light and have it be fun. So Amanda and Micah got together and said, well, why don't we make something that is that easy? Another thing she's got is this, which looks, it's a T-square, but it's specifically made for us. I'm doing a Pear Blossom Press demo here. I'm sorry, guys.
No,
sorry, not sorry. But I've got the two different T-squares. I use them almost every day. We've got one that is designed for A2, and we've got one that's designed for A7. The A2, just let me take out the card I made for the thing. It is now lost. I'll do this one. I always use a border around my cards, so I use a little jig she's got on the side to make sure that I get everything lined up perfect.
I love that. I need that.
Yeah, but it's also got, in the center, it has a 0, so you know right where the center of your card is. And then it's got little pink dots here so you can know where the thirds are. And this is for helping to line up things and make sure everything is right on your card where you want to. The A7 has the jigs that are 1/4 inch and 1/8 of an inch. And the A2 one, which all those dots are perfect size for our A2 cards, it's got jigs that are 1/2 and 3/8. And the reason this one came out is because we begged for these jigs. We begged for, as soon as this came out, we were asking, is there one for 1/4 inch? Because I use 1/8 of an inch on almost all my cards.
Okay.
Almost all of them. And this is something I use, and it's like $10, but I use these almost every single card. Anybody in the chat ever see me do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the other thing, oops, I got Michelle up here. The other thing that I love from Pear Blossom Press that I use all the time is their world's best foam tape. It is double thick. Have you ever used it, Michelle or Kelly? Okay, it's huge. But it's double thickness, and
there is a problem.
What?
It's still not available.
Oh, it's been out of stock forever.
It's been out of stock. It's kind of what we were talking about with Michelle. The companies are trying their best to do all the things to make sure that we get the stuff that we want. And I'm not exactly sure why, but apparently the people that make adhesive foam are also very much the ones that supply the automotive industry. And automotive gets taken care of first.
Of course. Well, you have a big package there.
That's because I only use it when I do my light up cards, and I have not been doing, you saw I've got a lot of the lights. I'm not doing them as often as I probably want to because I don't want to run out. But Amanda is working on it, and she says that she thinks she's found another supplier, so hopefully soon.
Oh,
this is something she told us like a month ago, and I'm hoping, I've got my fingers crossed, but I know how long it took her to get this to begin with. I've been wanting it since it first came out. Yeah, it is double thick. It is, the release paper is fabulous, since I have it in front of me.
So
release paper comes off real easy, super easy, and it's repositionable.
That's the best part. You have 30 minutes. Is it 30 minutes?
Yes, you've got
it. It
is repositionable for 30 minutes, and then it turns permanent, which is good because as I was taking pictures of this card yesterday, I noticed that one of my lights had moved. Apparently, my Scotch tape was not holding it where I wanted it to do. And then when I rearranged it after pulling everything off and putting it back, the wires were sticking out. So I had to remove it again.
Yeah. So you have 30 minutes. You can move it around before it's permanent. Now, just because there isn't any available, I will tell you that I've been layering 2 pieces of regular phone tape. But it's
absolutely. I do that too.
It's not repositionable. So so you will have to let us know when that is back in stock.
Oh, absolutely. I will be talking about it a lot.
Site, if it's not available, there's a place that they'll tell you, right?
Right. On her website, instead of it having, the options, it says read more or something like that. Because I looked again yesterday just to confirm. And when you go in there, it does say that it's not available. And I'm pretty sure that Amanda has got one of those notify me buttons. I'm pretty sure.
Hang on, I'll see.
Yeah, if you know anybody that is on her design team, follow their channels. We will be definitely letting you know as soon as it comes available again. And oh, that's something else. The raindrop. Did you see the
I'm
beaded
just
thing?
trying. Hang on. Let me just see if I can pull up that phone tape and see. I'm looking for it. Let's try it again. I have it.
Okay.
And see if
I think I saw it.
there
There it
is.
is.
But it says read more. I'm trying to
Read
see
more.
if it has. Okay, yes.
Notify me.
Right
Yeah.
down here. You can fill out and they'll
Absolutely.
notify you when it's back in stock. So I would highly recommend you do that. It's amazing. So yeah. All right. Let me go back.
And you just reminded me about the beaded rainfall kit, which I did not know about until I saw that Amanda used it in the summit. But I do have one, and I haven't gotten around to using it yet. So I will be doing something with that soon, because how many of us have wanted to do the rainfall thing since we saw, I think, Jennifer McGuire, 8 years ago or something, do it? Amanda has put together a kit for us. So, I mean, they're just good. Yeah.
All right. Anybody have any other questions? We've had a lot of things we've talked about today. Let me go ahead and just share my screen and talk to you about a couple of things, and then we can look at any questions or comments that are coming up. The one thing I wanted to talk to you about was, if you haven't figured it out yet, is the schedule. So let me just show you that again. This is today's schedule. And this is the link for tomorrow. Oh, that's today's live. This is the link for tomorrow's classes. You won't be able to see any of them yet. So for example, if I click here, it's going to tell you you're a little early. So you just can come back at 9 o'clock, and Debbie's class as well here. It'll just say you're a little early until 9 o'clock tomorrow. You do have until 9 o'clock tomorrow to watch these. So if you're an early riser, you can get up and finish up any that you might have missed. And then here's the link for our live tomorrow. We have Carla and Karina and Shelly, all C girls tomorrow. And again, Carla's class and those are the other classes. And then Saturday, these are my class, Shelly, a lot of great classes. So I just wanted to show you that. And let me go back here and let's see. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the giveaways. I think Saturday we're going to have tomorrow I think we'll have Patrick from Caesar is going to be joining us, and he's going to talk a little bit about Caesar products. If you have not entered this giveaway, please check it out. Now, I'm sorry, but several of these are US residents only because of the shipping, just like we discussed about the cardstock. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But somebody...
It is what it is.
Yeah, it just can't be helped. But this is a great giveaway. Here's the 12 by 12 cardstock giveaway. You can check that out. This is a gift card for Glassboard Studios, and they're going to be joining us, I think, on Saturday. I'm going to talk to you about that in just a second.
Oh, they are awesome.
Oh my gosh, I love it. And Erin has a gift card, Barely Arts, which I think that's a lot of our favorite glue. They are giving away 3 of these bottles. And Brandy has a replay from her August seminar. And then I've got a holiday craft box where I have all kinds of goodies that I'll be sending to one person. We've got a pack of Encore paper. We've got some Leah Griffiths crate paper. Yeah. Leah Griffiths crate paper and some blanks. I also have my favorite weeding tools in there. And I also have some glass ornaments along with a jar of glass etching cream so that you can etch those. And anyway, we've got a lot of fun things and fun prizes that give away. So yeah, Vanessa said she was getting an under construction page. I'm going to have to look at that after the live. I don't know why. But maybe if you check on the screen, on the schedule page in the top menu, it should provide a link for you there. If not, let me know and I'll try to fix it. So, sorry. Okay, let me see what other comments we've got.
Ruth says we need a teleporter for shipping.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
I
Wouldn't
wish.
that be nice? So, okay, hang on a second. I'm just looking at some of the comments. Yeah, I'm sorry it goes to a bad page. So I don't know. I will have to. Okay, yeah. Vanessa said she was able to get to it through the schedule page. I will try to fix the VIP page, but in the meantime, you can go to the schedule page and access it. But speaking of VIP, I want to just talk to you for just a second. If you hang on, we have a schedule. Here we go. If you are not able to get your classes, you can still purchase a VIP pass. And if you have, I just want to show you a little bit about how you access it. This is when you log in and go to so you'll be at my library right here. Hopefully, come on, load the page. Okay, maybe not.
There's probably a lot of people in there slowing it down.
Maybe,
it happens.
Maybe. But oh, this is the one where you get the oops page. Yep. Okay. I will fix that. I will fix that. I know what to do. So I didn't want people trying to enter the giveaways before I was ready. So you have two places to access your classes. One is over here in the accordion sidebar. You can click on presentations and you can scroll down to find the one that you want. They're in no particular order, but you can search up here. So for example, if you wanted to search for Michelle and find her classes, then here they are. They would pop up. These are her two classes, and this is her all access pass bonus. Same thing, anybody. You can search for anything like this. There's Kelly's class. So the search is really handy. You can also favorite. So for example, if you wanted to favorite these, you could. And then you can also access them from this menu bar here where it says presentations and bonuses. You click here and it takes you, hopefully, to the presentations. Okay, there we go. And then you will see a picture of each presentation. That's mine right there. And then you'll be able to access them here. And when you go back to the dashboard, it's just moving slow. Here is when you go to presentations and bonuses. Then if you click here, you will get all of the bonuses. So you can scroll down to those. Here we go. And you're going to see all the different bonuses that are being provided. So definitely worthwhile to get the all access pass. I will show, I'm just going to show you a couple. This one is Carla. Let me see if I can pull that up. And she's the one that her class is the Sugar Skull Owl. And her all access bonus is this group of designs, which I think are so
Cool.
I have to get that. Oh my goodness.
So anyway, I just wanted to give you a little review of the all access pass and how you can navigate that. Okay. So, we'll hide this. Okay. Any other questions or comments? Ladies, do you have anything else that you want to share?
I want to know how to get a hold of these people's how to get in touch with Kelly and Michelle afterwards. I bet a lot of these folks want to know that too, for when we want to follow or check out all the other things that they do, all that kind of stuff.
So let me just show you real quick. If I go here, let's see what page we're on. Well, let's go to the schedule page.
Mine's also on my handouts, so you've got a physical copy after the fact.
Good.
Awesome.
And then if you click here on Michelle's class, for example, and may not show right here, it'll say website and social right here. But let me go back because that class isn't live. Let me pick a live class and show you. There's usually more than one place. So for example, for Julie's, or here's Kelly's class, we go here. Like she said, it's on her handout, but it is also here. I guess it is just the one place. It's right here. So you can go to her website and there you are right there. And she's got some awesome blog posts and also her social media. So I tried to ask them to I tried to ask each presenter to give me their social. So that is how you would find them. That's a great question. Thanks for asking that, Debbie, so that people can get in touch with them. So, okay. Any other questions or comments? Thank you, Debbie. That was helpful. So, okay. Terry says she's going to watch Kelly's class after the live. So, yep, me too. I want to learn about those lasers. So, okay. Thank you, lady.
Someone asks, how do you know if you win a giveaway?
Okay. I will reach out and contact everybody. I thought about announcing them in Saturday's live. I can ask you guys, Michelle and Debbie, who've done a lot of summits. Kelly, I mean, I don't know if you have, Kelly, but how do most summits do that? Because I'm afraid by Saturday, everybody won't have had an opportunity to enter. So what do you think? What do they usually do?
I've usually seen them in the very last live of whatever is going on in the conference, but there's also not a lot of people who win who are present. So
right.
Yeah.
I think it also depends on who the supplier is. If it's a presenter, I think Brandy waits until like the very end, but she also has other giveaways going on earlier and during the summit, and she usually does the announcements for those. But those I think are from sponsors. I think that's the way she does it.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Maybe
remember.
I'll do that. Maybe Saturday I'll give away a couple of things, and then afterwards, and then what I'll do is you'll be notified one way or the other. I will email you, and I will the sponsor or the donor, is that the right word? The person who gave it. So they will get in touch with you as well. Some of them will need your shipping address, like for example, I will, and the Caesar giveaway will. So it just kind of depends on what the prize is, but I promise we'll get in touch with you. Speaking of that, thanks, Terry. She said great giveaways. I just wanted to show you one more. Let me go to single here. This is my little glass board. Let me see if I can get it here so you can see it. This camera focuses all by itself.
You got a real pretty one. I've got a pink one.
I have a pink one too that's big. But when I saw this one, I couldn't resist.
I know. Well, yeah, I've got the big white one, the big scrapbook size one, because it's perfect size for video. And then I've got my little one that is great for putting something on that's messy and moving it out of the way so I can still work.
Yeah. And if you're not familiar with these
are awesome.
Like, they are glass, like they say. They are magnetic on the back, and I mean serious magnetic, and they're heavy. I mean, yeah. And the magnets are so strong. My grandkids come in and they take the magnets, they put one on the top and one on the bottom, and it goes through their hands and they walk. I think they're so clever. So,
and there's other things that can work with it too.
Yep, they have all kinds of accessories.
Yeah.
But I love
and Shannon's wonderful.
They clean up. So they're one of our sponsors. And I think someone is going to be with us on Friday or Saturday. I need to check. But yeah, I know I was kind of new to them too, but I have a large one for when I record my classes. And then I have this little one that I work with. Mm-hmm. So, and this one's portable. So if you're traveling, or the other one's just too big and too heavy, but this one is, donor makes so. This comment says donor makes me think of organs, not crafts. I'm like, I know it wasn't really the word I wanted to use, but I wasn't quite sure. Help me out.
Okay, ignore her. That's Ruth. Ruth is always snarky, so just
that's okay.
Don't pay attention to her.
So
love you, Ruth.
They come out every so often, every month. Glassboard Studios does with new pretty ones. I don't know any other way to say it.
They're gorgeous. They are absolutely gorgeous. They're functional and they're very, very pretty. Very pretty.
So Betsy says sponsor. I should say sponsor. That's the right thing. And then Amy says she wants mess cleanup and the magnets. Yes, it cleans up so beautifully. Whether you're stamping or painting, anything like that, it washes right out. Now, the one thing you have to be careful about is glass etching. I did a glass etch project last week.
Yeah.
And I covered mine with a silicone mat because the last thing I wanted to do is get etching cream on my mat. So,
And that makes sense because it's a glass.
yeah,
It's a
exactly.
glass board. You
Hey,
don't want to do
I
that.
have had an iPhone that got etched on the screen because I had cream on my hands, and
Oh,
I gotta pick it up
no.
and scroll, and I'm like, oh, that was dumb.
Well, you
So-
guys got to see the mat that I use all the time when I was showing the Pear Blossom Press things. That white mat underneath. This one has been on my desk, I think, at least a year, and you guys
Yeah.
couldn't tell that there ever been anything on it.
No, it
I
cleans
think I
up.
might have a little bit of Simon Hurley paste still stuck that I
But you
haven't
can
gotten
get
around
that
to
off.
cleaning.
So
Oh
Joy
yeah,
said
it
she
cleans
has a
up easy.
teal.
It's like
She has
water
a teal
or
polka-
alcohol, and
Yeah,
it cleans
take
up
it right off.
wonderfully.
Yeah, she says she has a teal polka dot one. That
Mhm.
sounds cute.
There's so many pretty designs, so many ones.
Yeah.
Did
so-
you know that you can get Sharpie off those?
Oh yeah, this can
Yeah.
be. You can use this as as basically a whiteboard, a dry
whiteboard,
erase
yep.
whiteboard kind of thing.
But like
Yeah.
Sharpie, you can draw if you spray it with
Oh, yeah.
alcohol, come right off. I
yeah.
I was able to tour their factory a couple months ago, and they were showing us that.
Oh, that's
it's just
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
Wow.
I
That's
just found
cool.
out that Shannon has moved to Florida.
Oh wow.
So that would be really cool for us to be able to get together in real life again with her. She is super nice.
So anyway, they have been one of our sponsors. I just want you to reach out. They've got the gift card as part of the giveaway. And in my class, I show you how I used mine for weeding. I kept my heat transfer vinyl on the mat with the magnets, and then I weeded so it didn't all, go squirrely on me. So yeah, I like
The magnets
I
are
like-
wonderful.
Yeah.
Do you
I
know
like
what this is what I've discovered, which I didn't even think about this. Let me see if I can find an example. I don't have my stuff handy here, but okay, let's say, so on the mat, you can lay your card down so it's squared up on the grid, so
Right.
you have it square the top and the bottom because there's lines on the grid. And then the little magnetic ruler, I can line it up against one of the lines on the grid. And then I have basically a little guide to put my sentiments. So these little letters where I'm trying to line them up straight. I just never thought of this before, but it sticks, the magnetic ruler sticks.
What a
So
great
that I
idea.
can just easily line up my sentiments and pull the ruler off. So
Well,
yeah.
I used the T-square with it, and somebody in one of my lives at one point said she uses her magnet. So I've been doing that ever since. I'm one of those people that I'm trying so hard to hold everything still that inevitably I will shift. So when
Yeah.
when I put my T-square down, I put the magnet down. It holds everything exactly
Yeah.
where I want it. The jig's perfect, and I can line up my cards like that. It takes 2 seconds.
So this is what Michelle's talking about. These rulers, they have
Oh, yeah.
different sizes, and I've got
And
both sides.
lots of pretty colors.
Yep, and these are some of the magnets. There's more. There's all kinds of things. There's also a magnetic stamp pad holder. So
Yeah,
if
that's
you
what I
have-
was holding up earlier. That's this guy.
Yeah.
And
it-
I use it to hold dies and stuff too. Like when you've got cutting dies and you don't want to lose them, like I do.
Or little
This will hold
pieces
them.
of your project. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, they've got a lot of different things that you can use with your card making and crafting.
Yeah, I love mine. I
think it all started because they were making a paint palette.
Okay, well, I just wanted to give a shout out to them because they've been great to sponsor, and I want you to know about them if you don't. So
Yeah, I'm sorry, Terry. I get excited because
I
these
know,
are some
me
things
too.
that I use every day.
I know
And
I
because
love
they
it.
are
I love it.
fabulous. And
Yeah.
I'm always surprised when somebody says, I've never heard of that. It's like, have you not been to one of our channels? Because we are raving about it all the time. They're fabulous.
Well, there's a
and they're
lot of
such
stuff
great
out
people.
there for us to explore.
That's
So-
true. That's true.
All right. Any other questions or comments? Okay, so there's a lot. We have to make a trip here with an empty suitcase from the UK. That'd be fun. So,
Yeah,
all
that's
right,
a good
ladies.
idea.
Thank you so much for joining me for this. I know you have a lot of other things going on, and I really appreciate you joining us and sharing your ideas and your projects and just being here with us today. It's a lot of fun. So, all right, ladies, if you need to find them, you can do that on your page. I hope you're enjoying the classes, and just email me, or if you, oh, yes. So somebody just asked me and said, I checked in late. Was this recorded? Yes. If all goes according to plan, it will be recorded and posted here on the YouTube channel. So, all right, guys.
Oh, another tip. The easiest way to find the next live stream on anybody's channel that you want to see is to go to their channel and then do /live, and it'll take you to the current or next live stream.
Oh, thank you.
So you'll be able to find the next one. If you go right after this one, if you want to go to her channel and just do /live, it'll take you and make it so you are ready for the next live stream as soon as it's there.
Perfect.
I do it all the time.
Thank you for sharing that. All right, ladies, everybody have a great day. I look forward to, yes, go shopping. I look forward to seeing you yesterday. And make sure that if you make a project, you post it in the Facebook group so we can all share. So
that reminds me, somebody said something about posting the giveaway winners in the Facebook group. That's what some of the other folks do.
Yep, I will definitely do that. So, all right, everybody, thank you for joining us today. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, ladies.
I get chatty when I get excited. Sorry.
No.